All right, Mr. Carlos Castro, thank you very much for coming on to theboxingbar.com and welcome, my man.
No, thank you, man.
And let's get to know you a little bit, man. Where were you born and raised?
I was born in Obregón, Sonora, Mexico, but I was raised in Phoenix, Arizona.
How many years old were you when you got here from Mexico?
I was about 2.5 years old.
What was it like growing up there in Arizona? What was that like?
It was pretty cool. I made a lot of friends. I remember we had to move from different houses because my dad didn't have a stable job and my mom couldn't get a job. So we had to move a lot, and I couldn't stay in one school for the whole semester, so couldn't get much friends going on. But right now, Arizona's good. It's where I started boxing and hopefully finish boxing.
And how many brothers and sisters you got?
Yeah, I got two brothers. One's 16 and the other one's 20. But my 20-year-old brother, which his name is Marcos, he doesn't live with us because last year he got deported to Mexico. Hopefully he's a proud father now, and hopefully get to see him one day.
Your relationship with your brothers and your parents when you were a kid growing up, were you guys pretty close?
Yeah, we were really, really close. Like, we're a close family. We'll do everything together. But, like I said, we had to move a lot, and thank God I had so close of a family that they always supported each other. We always looked up to each other, but once we grew up, that's when it started out to disappear. My older brother started getting into gangs and stuff like that and started getting in trouble. And my dad got caught by the police and had to get deported. And a year after that, my brother got deported. So that's where our life started to change a lot.
And how was it that boxing came into your life? How did that happen?
Well, when I was 6, 7 years old, we used to go to a panaderia, to a bakery where my mom really liked the bread. And so we used to go every night before her favorite show came up and buy some bread. And we didn't realize there was a boxing gym across the street in her house. So my dad told me if I wanted to do a sport because my older brother was always getting into trouble, so I could stay concentrated on something else than just school. So he told me just to try it out, and if I didn't like it, I didn't have to do it. So yeah, we talked to the coach. His name was Jesus Soto. We talked to him, and he's like, yeah, well, let's see if he really wants to box. And I didn't know nothing about boxing, and then it was just from one day to another to the gym, and they were sparring that day we went, and he told me if I wasn't scared, and I told him I wasn't scared, so we got in there, and he's like, you want to spar? And I'm like, I don't know how to box. He's like, just do it. Just go one round. That one round I would never forget because I sparred a pretty tough little kid that we were at our age. So we sparred, and he took out my air like 2 times. He made me bleed. He made me cry. And after that, he sent me home, and he told my dad, I heard him tell my dad, if I really want to box, I'll go back the next day. So yeah, the next day, I got home, my mom got mad at my dad because I was all bloody, my shirt was all bloody. But I told my mom I liked it, and my mom said that sport wasn't for me. So the next day I was at school, and my dad was working, and he got home like around 4. And as soon as I got home, I ate, showered, put on some training clothes, and then my dad got home from work, and he's like, where you going? And then I told him I wanted him to take me to the gym. He's like, well, you really want to go? I'm like, yeah. So that's where it all started.
What did he think of boxing? Was your dad a big boxing fan while you were growing up?
My dad wasn't really a big boxing fan. He used to tell me he just used to see it once in a while. He used to like how Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. fought. He used to see it once in a while, but he just wanted me to stay interested in the sport. He didn't want me to grow up getting into trouble and stuff like that. To keep my mind on something, to keep my mind on the sport. But I guess he would never believe I really like it and keep on doing it till right now.
And probably to keep you out of the streets too, right?
Yeah, to keep me out the streets, to keep me out gangs, drugs, anything there was out there.
Good for you. What was it like after that? After you returned to the gym, did everything get easier? Did everything start coming naturally to you?
Yeah, it was just a coincidence because my dad, like I said, he went in jail. He got caught. He got deported. And like I said, we're a real close family. I was a daddy for it, like, real close with my mom, my dad, and not having my dad or my older brother next to me, like, it changed my life. I started getting in trouble, started doing stuff, started partying, getting home till the next day, making my mom worry, making my mom cry, and got together and got my girlfriend pregnant, which now she's my wife. But like I said, like, I think she's the one because she's the one that told me that to stop doing all that. She started putting me on checks. She told me to come back to the gym. So I came and talked to my current coach and manager right now. I came and talked to him that I'll be getting to the gym late because my girlfriend was pregnant and because I worked a 12-hour shift and I'll be getting there like around 6, 7. And he said, no problem, just come over whenever you're out. And look at me now, I'm pro and hopefully keep on going on.
So you were pretty much forced to grow up quick then.
Yeah.
How was your amateur career? What was that like? How many amateur fights did you have?
My amateur career was pretty good. My first 3 fights, I lost them. Nobody believes that, but yeah, my first 3 fights, I lost them. But for me, it was just to have fun. Keep my mind on something, have fun, make my mom, my dad proud. So going on, as soon as I turned 9 or 10, I went to my first national tournament. And, well, I didn't think anybody would see me going to nationals because I started off losing my first 3 fights and stuff like that. But I won my first national tournament, and then I just kept going on. We went to Mexico to compete for their national tournament, and then I won the Mexican national tournament, and then I won the Silver Glove national tournament 2 more times. And then after that, that's when I took a little break because I had some family problems. I took about 1.5 years off, but that's where the puzzle started completing itself. I started finding the pieces to the puzzle.
And at what point did you decide to turn pro?
I decided to turn pro as soon as I turned 18 because since my baby was coming and stuff like that, and I had my own house and stuff like that. So I talked to my coach about it, and he said, yeah, it's going to be more training. It's going to be more difficult, more time in the gym, less time with your family. And then I told him that, yeah, I was up to that task. I was up to it. So, yeah, we decided to debut on the Iron Boy show.
What is it like training out of Phoenix, Arizona?
Oh, it's good, like, there's no problem with making weight over here because you know how the sun's always out. So, but it's good. There's a lot of tough opponents, and it's good because there's a lot of boxers, you can never worry about sparring, and there's a lot of good coaches, good trainers. There's a lot of good boxers that put you up to a test that would help you get ready for fights and stuff like that.
And your pro debut, what was that experience like before you went through the drains for the first time, being in the locker room, knowing that you're going to have your first pro fight?
At first, I was anxious. I knew I couldn't lose because I was ready. We got too ready for that fight, and I was nervous. But as soon as I got to the locker room, my friends that trained with undefeated fighters, like I know you heard of Emilio Garcia, friends like that, Beaver, Alexis Beaver, Santiago, Javier Gonzalez, like people like that already fought in the pro level were undefeated. They just told me, just go out there and do your thing. You're good. This kid can't beat you. They just started motivating me, talking good, and all the nervousy, I just got pumped up, and I was just ready to go in the ring.
What was it like to get your hand raised for the first time after that fight?
It was good. I really liked it. I felt good. I made my parents happy. I made my mom real happy. I made my wife happy. It felt good, and, it was just a big experience. And inside of me, I said, I just want to keep getting my hand raised up.
And since then, you've racked up 4 wins, 1 by knockout. You're going to have your 5th fight in May next month on the Iron Boy card there at the Celebrity Theater in Phoenix, Arizona. You've had all your fights actually there.
Oh, yeah, I had all my fights here, which is a motivation to me because in me, there's no way I can lose at my hometown. And hopefully we'll start fighting different places soon. Hopefully we'll start after this fight. I'm anxious. I just want to keep getting inside the ring. So hopefully after this fight, I'll talk to my promoter, I'll talk to my manager and tell him that I want to start fighting in different places. I want to get known more.
Friday night, May 17th, you're going to be on that Iron Boy card again. How are you feeling like at the moment, physically and mentally, for that fight?
Right now, at the moment, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ready. I'm motivated already. I'm concentrated. I think I'm more pumped for this fight because I'm going to have a lot of old friends going to the fight, and my family members that couldn't make it to other fights, they're going to come to this fight. My mom invited for some of her friends, so I'm going to have a big crowd out there, and hopefully I want to win by a knockout.
And to all your friends and family and fans that might be out there, what do you got to say to them?
I just want to say to support me, to come to the Iron Boy show, not only see me, but other talented fights. There's going to be a lot of good fights. Just come out here, support me, and just to cheer me on for my other victory.
And I think I'm just going to have to go over there and check out one of these cards. I've always said that I was going to go to one of these, and I think I'm going to be going to this next one. So I'm hoping to see you in action there, amigo, and I'm hoping and praying that everything goes well for you on that particular night. Thank you for coming on to theboxingbar.com, Carlos, and have yourself a good day, my man.
Okay, man. Thank you, man. Hopefully see you here soon.